Scorpio! Hey, what up? Ah, my cards are being unruly. There we go. Well. Scorpio. As per usual, you can check the description box below and it talks about the cards, or the deck being used, the significance of the spread, and the placement of each card. Scorpio, you are stuck again, and this time you are stuck on the past. So, this is you feeling like you didn't manage your resources properly, and you're really looking back on the good times and regretting some of the things that you've done, okay? And when I say resources, I don't only mean like health and wealth. I mean relationships. You know, this is a sense of you looking back and going, oh, I remember what was happening here and there and this and that, and I should have done this and I could have done that, and so on and so forth. You do know that there's nothing you can do about it. You know, you're not deluding yourself and wishing and hoping that, you know, you could change the hands of time. You just have actual regret that you're like, hey, you know what, I didn't do that when I should have, or I could have done that and I didn't. But you're framing it in a place of saying, well, I'm going to make sure I don't do that next time. You're looking back and you're learning the lessons that kept you stuck from moving forward, okay? And the world, that's what the world is about. The world is about really wrapping up a cycle and moving on to the next step. So you're kind of stuck in the process right now. Time is moving forward without you. You have a sense of withdrawal about you, whether you're just completely focused on something different than what this situation was, because that's what we do a lot of times. You know, when love isn't going well in our life, we focus on work. When work isn't going well in our life, we focus on love, or, you know, relationships and stuff like that. But the Chariot in the inverse as your journey tells me that time is moving forward without you, and you are not taking control of this particular situation. So you've gotten so frustrated with this situation. It's still on your mind and you're still thinking about it, but you've just decided to take a complete hands-off approach and take all of your energy and put it somewhere else. The problem with that is that everything is moving without you. There's a Tool song that comes to mind, Schism, and there's a line in there that says, cold silence has a tendency to entropy any sense of compassion. Okay? So whatever part of your life that you let go of, it isn't going to be the same when you come back. If it's a personal relationship, that person feels you don't care, so eventually they're not going to care, because they're going to have a mirror reflection of that. This person isn't pining after you. If this is a vocational situation, you know, if you've dropped vocation and you're looking at that, your work is going to continue to move and pile up. And if you're only doing the bare minimum to get by, that's going to be recognized and noticed later on down the line, okay? If you're just not focusing on your finances right now, you know, it's Christmas season. If you're not focusing and budgeting yourself, like, or, you know, something like that, if you're not looking at your finances, then those things are just going to carry on in a particular way without your input, and you may not be happy with the results. And that's the point I'm coming to. If you don't put something into this, if you're taking a complete hands-off approach, by the time you want to go back to it, you may not be happy with the results because it just went on without you. Okay? There are pieces of the puzzle that need to be put together here, but you are not taking the time or putting the time or energy into that puzzle. So whatever happens with it, happens with it. If the pieces go missing, they go missing. If they all fit together when you come back, they all fit together when you go back. But at the end of the day, you do not have control of this situation because you are not in the situation taking action. And again, so you have the King of Pentacles in the inverse, you have the Queen of Pentacles in the inverse. You are not managing your resources to deal with this adequately. You have it stuck into your head and it's on your mind, but you're just trying to push it away. You're just, oh, I'll just leave it alone. It'll be the same when it comes back. People don't work that way. People aren't toys. You can't leave them on a shelf and expect them to be exactly right there when you get back in the exact same condition that you left them. Everybody Everybody is moving forward in time. That's what the Chariot represents. The Chariot represents time, and time will always move forward. This is you not taking control and balancing out the forces to get something where you're going. This is when you are taking control. Here, you're just not. This hands-off approach doesn't allow you the ability to juggle and doesn't get you the information you need in order to be grateful for what you have when you go back to these resources. Scorpio, you've gone down a rabbit hole because you were disappointed with the results of something. You were disappointed with your own actions. But ignoring the situation isn't going to make it better. It's like bad news doesn't get better over time. And that's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to just let time take care of your bad news. And I'm sorry, but it just doesn't work that way, Scorpio. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next time.